Hello everyone, Cowbunger here, and welcome to another edition of Rate Their Chances. This is where we determine how likely or unlikely a character is to be in Fraymakers. There are many factors that I take into consideration when determining this, but the most influential one is popularity, followed by communication, representation, and potential. Here is the scoring system for this series, with 5 meaning that I think the character will be in the base roster, while 1 means I think they have no chance of being represented at all. Which character are we rating today? It is Orion from Brawlhalla. I was requested to cover any Brawlhalla character, and I have chosen Orion for multiple reasons. One is that Orion was one of the first characters that you could play as in Brawlhalla. As representation of Brawlhalla, I wouldn't say that he is a mascot character, but that doesn't mean too much for representing Brawlhalla since the character roster is so large and no one original character is much more popular than the others, as far as I can tell. Orion has been one of the more recognizable characters for Brawlhalla because he has been consistently one of the better characters to play competitively, and Orion brings a look that is vastly different from the rest of the characters in Fraymakers. I believe Orion would also bring a playstyle that could be different from the rest of the cast if he is considered to become a playable character. Orion's signature weapons in Brawlhalla are the Armored Attack Rocket Lance and the Forged Spear. I would say for a playable appearance he should only use the lance just because I could see some things he does with his spear being able to be incorporated with his lance as well. The lance can shoot lasers and propel its user forward, so I think that could set up for a character who has a big weapon, is focused on movement, but also relies on a bit of reads to get off hits, otherwise they are easy to punish. So we covered representation and potential, so let's do popularity and then end with communication. Brawlhalla could be considered one of the most popular fighting games of all time. As of April 2022, Ubisoft reported more than 80 million people had played Brawlhalla at some point. Currently, the game has 10,000 active players. The game has unbelievable cash prizes for tournaments and has received updates for 8+ years now. A Brawlhalla character would no doubt be a big get for Fraymakers. I haven't seen many requests from fans to see Brawlhalla content in Fraymakers, however. Of course, Fray fans still talk about Brawlhalla a lot since they are fans of the plat fighter genre, but I don't think a crossover is something the community would be overly excited about. They just think it's cool. Finally, despite Ubisoft's involvement as Brawlhalla's publisher and game studio, Blue Mammoth Games is still considered itself indie and therefore might be considered for Fraymakers. Blue Mammoth do have a general inquiries email on their website, and seeing how they love crossovers within their own game, I'm sure that they could be convinced to let Brawlhalla content appear in another game. It has already happened before, as Ragnar appears as an alternate costume for Maple in Rivals of Aether. Overall, I would give Orion or any Brawlhalla character a rating of 2.5. The two big things that really bring down Orion's rating is the lack of fan requests to make it happen, but also the fact that it is wishy-washy on whether or not you could consider Brawlhalla indie. Even if that wasn't a factor, I could see Blue Mammoth Games being kind of hard to contact at this point. Again, Ubisoft is kind of involved in anything that they do now, and the crossovers that they get nowadays are from really big companies, and I don't see them paying attention to anything that wouldn't make their game an even bigger spectacle than it already is. Maybe that's just me. If we see a Brawlhalla character in Fraymakers, I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Currently, I'm not taking requests for this series, but hopefully I'll start taking them again soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next Rate Their Chances. Bye.